Hello, and welcome back to my channel, Talented Reads. I took a trip out to Cannon Beach, which is on the Oregon coast, to check out Cannon Beach Book Company, located right in the heart of downtown Cannon Beach. Often cited as the perfect browser's bookstore, Cannon Beach Book Company is a cute little independent bookstore perfect for readers of all ages. Now, when I shop at bookstores, there are two things that I always look for: selection and presentation. And I think you'll agree with me that Cannon Beach Book Company certainly nailed both of these things. They have a large selection of different genres, including historical fiction, general fiction, science fiction, fantasy, a pretty extensive and impressive mystery section, thriller, and a pretty extensive children's and young adult section. I also saw a poetry section, which was nice to see, and it's not something that I normally find in a bookstore. And they had a special Penguin Classics section, which was awesome to see. There was also a great selection of backlist and new releases, as well as a great mix of fiction and nonfiction. And among the nonfiction, I liked that there was a lot of local books talking about Cannon Beach history, hiking trails, things to do in the area, Pacific Northwest focus books, as well as other normal nonfiction stuff like true crime, cookbooks, medical, health, science, and of course, self-help. And of course, the selection wasn't just for the books, but all the bookish goodies throughout the store. Lots of display tables throughout the whole store, and I love that the books on the shelves were alternating with spine and cover. I think that really helps you to kind of shop with your eyes. And, we can't forget the staff picks. Always love to see those. There were several staff members on site the day that I was there who were friendly and knowledgeable. I actually went looking for a specific book, and the girl behind the counter knew exactly where that book would have been on the shelf, which tells me that they know their product and they know where it is in the store. So if you are ever in the Cannon Beach area, I highly recommend stopping in for a treat. Okay, now let's talk about the fun part, which is my haul. I bought 3 books while I was at the Cannon Beach Book Company. First is Never Home Alone by Rob Dunn. This is a nonfiction about the history of the wilderness in our homes. Rob Dunn is a biologist who introduces us to the nearly 200,000 species living with us in our own homes, from the microbes in our showers to the crickets in our basements. I mean, I'm not entirely thrilled about learning with all the bugs that I'm living with and can't see, but I think it sounded really interesting. Next is Wait, Siren by Nina Mclaughlin. This is a Greek mythology retelling. The blurb says, "In fierce, textured voices, the women of Ovid's Metamorphose claim their stories and challenge the power of myth." Oh, sounds good. And I freaking love this cover. Was I attracted to the cover? And was this a peer cover buy? Why, yes. Yes, it was. The last book that I picked up is Finlay Donovan is Killing It by L. Cosimano. I've recently seen this floating around YouTube, and I've heard this explained as a woman pitching a book idea to her agent, and a woman at a fellow table overhears the conversation and thinks she's a contract killer, and I think she hires her or something, and chaos ensues from there. I've been iffy about this one, just because I think it's more of a cozy mystery with some romance in it, and kind of not really my thing, but I've really heard some good things about it, and of course with it floating around YouTube, I haven't really heard any negative reviews at this point, and at the store it was actually a staff recommendation, so I was sold. That's it for today's video. Thanks for coming along, shopping with me at the Cannon Beach Book Company. Drop a comment below. I'm curious to know if you've ever been to this bookstore, what you thought of it. Or let me know what you think of my book haul. Have you read any of these books? Yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.